Welcome back, Aquarius. This is Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I owe you guys an apology. The last three zodiac signs, I believe it was Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, I had to give up on the overhead camera because it was taking way too long to upload, and I'm already a freaking week late with these. So I'm using my laptop. It speeds things up. I will show you each card as they come out because you don't have the overhead view. We are looking at the month of March for high-level relationships. This is a little bit different than what I've been doing simply because, we have Venus and Mars traveling conjunct, which is huge union opportunities for high-level soulmates, those who are catalysts for spiritual growth and ascension. And so if you're a single person, you don't have anybody on your heart and mind, you might want to check out my Pick a Pile playlist and keep your Wiggly Bell on because I will be doing a reading midweek this week for singles specifically. Pick a Pile reading or maybe even a collective reading, but we'll see. Probably Pick a Pile. I like those better. But these monthly zodiacs just for this month are for those who are on this spiritual path of awakening with a partner, a catalyst, a love relationship that is complicated and struggling. And so Venus and Mars coming together is an opportunity for these higher level soulmates to find to have conversations about the future. Are we going to come together or do we need to separate to learn more lessons and experience more on our own path, on our own journey? So I'm going to take a look at these energies for you in the month of March. If you are a new subscriber, this is not how I usually do things, so try not to decide whether you want to subscribe or not based on this reading. This month is special because of this transit, I can't say it, transit with Venus and Mars. And so you might want to check out my previous content. And if you were called here, trust spirit, because you were called here for a reason. If it, seemed like something that you needed to watch, then there's a reason for that. Okay. Make sure you hit that subscribe if it resonates. And if you're interested, I do have extended readings I do every month on the first of the month for all the zodiacs. Those are available over on Patreon. It's only $4.44 a month, which is much more affordable than it is to rent or pay for the videos through Vimeo, because that can get really expensive, especially if each month there's a video you want to extend. When you pay the monthly membership of $4.44, you get all 12 of them. You can cross watch to your heart's content, and you own them all. Okay, you own them as long as you're a member. If you resonate with being a twin flame or a high-level soulmate, or you just think you have a lab partner on an ascension journey, a soul's journey of healing and purging and doing shadow work, then you might want to consider joining at the next tier, which is 1111. It is a monthly fee. It's billed on the first of each month. But that is a community that I am cultivating and creating specific to twin flames or high-level soulmates, because this is a journey that most ordinary people, and I don't mean that to mean that anybody's ordinary, but it's an extraordinary experience that your soul chose for this lifetime, and not everybody's soul did. And so if you would like to have soul tribe, people that understand what you're going through, please consider joining at the 1111 tier, because I am currently doing a 100-day journaling challenge where we are using a deck of cards to get questions. This was this morning's question. And we answer these questions, and then we challenge ourselves to even look deeper into the question. So what is a memory that will forever make you laugh out loud, and why? And how can you cultivate more of those memories? How long has it been since you've had a moment like that? Those kind of things. And by doing the self-reflection and journaling, you're actually clearing old belief systems and really getting to know yourself as a human being all over again, without the masks, without the personifications. And so if that resonates with you, if you'd like to join us in that, that is the next tier up. The final tier is $22.22 a month. It's a bit more expensive, but I'm teaching workshops in that. And so right now they're included in that 100-day journaling challenge, the top two tiers. When we're done with the journaling challenge, in the 2222 only, I will be teaching. Damn, I can't talk. I'm trying to do this quickly. I will be teaching a numerology class. And when we're done with the numerology class, I'm going to be teaching a how to work with crystals class. After that, my intentions are to do Reiki 1 and possibly even Reiki 2 in the future. These are all paid for with your membership. There is no external additional charges. So that's an all access VIP pass. If you're interested in that, check that out. Everything is linked in the description box below. For those of you who are returning subscribers, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing up month after month, day after day, reading after reading, and really interacting with me and my mission and this journey. And I am so grateful for you. And thank you for all of the donations and all of the decks that you've donated. All of the love and support that helps me to continue creating free content over here on YouTube. I am so grateful for you. And if it's on your heart and you would like to support the channel, if you don't have money to make donations or donate decks, you can always just watch a couple of the ads. That helps the channel. It actually helps support me so that I can free up my time to create here. But anything you need to know, if you want to book a personal private reading, costs and directions, and the link is in the description box below. If you want to donate a deck, there's a wish list. If you want to purchase any of my Amazon journals that I've created for this journey, just put my name in, TRACIE over at Amazon. You will see all of the journals I've created. You can support us that way. There's so many ways, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. We're going to get into your reading. This is for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. The way we're going to do this month, because this is a little different, I'm using Colette Baron Reed's Animal Oracle deck, or Animal Spirit, I believe it's called, Oracle deck. And so I'm going to shuffle, and the card that falls out or is plucked out by Spirit will be your person's current energies. Bottom of the deck will be the energy that they are potentially moving towards in the month of March. Then I've got two tarot decks. I'm going to look at how they're thinking about you, feeling about you, their intentions towards you in the month of March. And then we're going to clarify with the second deck. And then we're going to get you advice with the oracles. And then I'll extend it over to Patreon, and we will take a look much deeper into the energies and get deeper clarification. Over in Patreon, I also look at a sneak peek. We do a sneak peek into April's energy, which is pure potential, but it's still a sneak peek at what you can expect in April. And then we also take a look at clarifying, and we look at your person's opportunity. Give your person an opportunity to give you messages from the 5D and love songs. Damn, what a lengthy beginning. Holy crap. That also hopefully is not going to be forever. It's just there's a lot of stuff. So everything's in the description box, and let's just get into your reading, Aquarius. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What does Aquarius... All right. What is Aquarius's person's current energy in the month of March? Aquarius's person's energy in the month of March. Aquarius's person's energy in the month of March. Aquarius's person's energy All right. All right. So let's see. Ooh, look at that. Bada bing. So we have Badger Spirit. It's a number 4. It says, be fearless and bold. So look at that. I like the badger. This is all about foundations. It's a number 4. It's about strengthening. I feel like your person's trying to strengthen their resolve, strengthen their foundations. I'm hearing resolve. I don't know why. Strengthen their resolve. Be fearless and bold. Your person is looking at their situation very carefully, and they are looking for ways to conquer. I'm hearing conquer. They're really strong this month. I'm hearing conquer their fears, conquer their obstacles, conquer what's been holding them back. And it is in fear, something that they've been afraid of. They are now ready to face head on and conquer with boldness too. We have, toward the end of the month, we have Panther Spirit. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. So you've got all 4s. So if you've been seeing 444, this is a very heavy sign or synchronicity that this is your reading, that this is, it's just an extra confirmation about this reading. So your person is currently facing their fears with bold determination, conquering. I'm hearing conquering. And we have reclaim your power. Your person is trying to regain their own personal power, taking control of a situation, overcoming obstacles, wanting to push forward. I really like this energy. And underneath this, we have the Dolphin Spirit, which is a number 20. This and that are true. So your person is coming to a realization in the month of March that whatever they believe is actually what they receive or conceive. And so they're learning that perspective is relevant, right? Spirit showing me in my mind a meme that I saw where there's a big number in the middle. It's number 6 or 9, and one person's viewing it from one side and the other person's viewing it from the other side. And so from one's perspective, it is a 6, and from the other's perspective, it is a 9. And they might argue over that, but if you look higher, if you go to the higher perspective, you will see that this and that can be true. And so I'm not sure how that's going to play into your reading. We're going to take a look with the tarot, but it does seem relevant. In the month of March, your person is starting to see that maybe their perspective isn't the only perspective in a situation. And they're ready to face that. They're ready to face things and to take like bold measures, reclaiming their power. I don't know what that means yet. Let's just take a look. Nope. All right. Let's use this deck. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, then who? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross-watchers in the month of March in love and relationship. I would like to know, Spirit, clear, concise messages on Aquarius's person's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions. What is Aquarius's person's thoughts toward them, toward Aquarius in the month of March? See, look at your person is honestly really in power, in their strength. They are determined, success and growth. This is the 8 of Wands. This is fast moving energy. This is communication. This could be Cupid's arrows, but this is passionate, right? Wands, 8 wands flying right out forward. Your person is in a very powerful, passionate place in the month of March, especially when they think of you. They want to communicate. They want to move things forward. They want to resolve something. Overcoming their fears. Their communication, when it comes towards you, could be very bold. Could be very, very bold. And I just noticed, I didn't want to look, but I saw it. Once I see it, I got to take it. We've got the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay? I'm going to put that right there to clarify that, because there was a reason Spirit wanted me to see that. All right. What are their feelings? Talk about bold. They're really popping too. Ace of Cups is how they feel about you in their heart space. Oh, I guess we're just clarifying with the same deck at the moment. And what, their intentions. So we've got a tower with the world, and it says embrace and rebuild. So something is changing swiftly. Your person, this communication could come in rather abruptly and really rock your world about some kind of a ending and new beginning. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Wow, this is popping. Like, I'm usually not this far along in the reading by now, but your person is eager to talk. All right, knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, then who? Aquarius. That's who. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. So how they think, what they're thinking about you is they're thinking they want to communicate about coming together. Now, this could be, for a date, for a conversation, for forever. It just depends. In their heart space, how do they feel about you? Oh my God, they feel love. And they feel like you are a dream come true. What can you expect? Something very unexpected by the looks of it, around something in their lives ending, or a period of time ending, a cycle ending, which is going to bring in this new ace. So let's clarify this. What is this communication? Or I'm sorry. Yeah. What are they thinking about communicating? What are they thinking about communicating? A new beginning. This was on the bottom of the deck, and I saw this and I shuffled it in. I reshuffled. And so here it is again. Your person is wanting to end something, to start something new. And this is a revelation. This is big. This is big. What is, let's clarify the heart space. What is this dream of love? What is the heart space? Clarify this heart space. Clarify this heart space. Oh, the lovers. Okay, so there was a choice that needed to be made here in your person, from your person, and it looks like they're going to come forward unexpectedly, abruptly, reclaiming their power, making bold moves, having fearless conversations about the fact that they've made a choice. And that choice is to start all over again with you. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Fool, Nine of Cups. This is big. All right, so now tell me about this Tower. I want to know about the Tower and the World card. Why is this here for their intentions? Morality. Oh, what's that got to do with? Tell me more. That wasn't so clear. There is the Knight of Wands. So your person, I need to know, why is the Queen here? What is the Queen here for? Why is the Queen here? What does this represent? Why is the Queen here? And now we got the Queen of Cups. Damn. Four of Wands. With the transformation. Oh, I'm going to sing Ace of Cups again, going with the flow. There's the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I think you've been in a standoff. I think there was a line drawn in the sand, maybe even a ultimatum. You might have given this person an ultimatum. They might have given you an ultimatum. With the King and Queen of Swords, they could be in another marriage or relationship that's just cold and they're tired. It seems to be kind of a theme in March, but if you know that's not it, don't take that. It's a collective reading. But there is a King and Queen of Swords. So there are two people here who have not been warm and cuddly. There's been a line drawn in the sand. And so your person could be choosing between you and a queen, or you and a Queen of Swords, or this could be them and you finally understanding some kind of a division, understanding. This could even be them getting clarity about a healthy boundary that was placed and understanding. But the Queen of Cups, she is very intuitive, very loving and kind and giving and warm. And it feels to me like your person, if this is both of these queens, and don't worry about gender. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just energy. It's feminine energy. But if your person has known you to be loving and kind and compassionate, and then you went cold on them and set up some kind of a boundary, block them or whatever, this has been a catalyst for change for your person. They want to rebuild this. They want to embrace this. They want to move this forward. They want to take the lead. They're tired of feeling alone. Share the love. See, there could be a third-party situation for some of you. It seems to be a theme. And it's funny because the Judgment card was on the bottom of the first deck, and I shuffled it in. I didn't want to read it because I felt like I had more I needed to get to first. And now it's here after the Death card. So we have death and rebirth, and this is an opportunity to just take control. I don't need to tell you what the block is for you guys because it seems like you already know. But your person, I think you could have had a fight maybe with the King and Queen of Swords, or at least energetically you've been, overthinking, overanalyzing, stuck in your thoughts, not making a decision, not making a clear, decisive action. And it feels like your person is ready to do that now. I mean, matter of fact, they're feeling very intensely about moving this forward and embracing whatever needs to be embraced to rebuild this. So there is a two lines here that I'm reading. This could be two different people that your person is choosing, making a choice with the Lovers, right? Choosing their wish fulfillment, their cup, which would be you, because I'm asking about you. Versus a Queen of Swords, maybe somebody who's cold and not loving and compassionate and understanding. Now, the other story I'm getting from this is all your energy. And again, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. What matters is that your person knows two sides of you. You may have even shown them another side of you. Maybe you were always this kind, compassionate person and you decided to quit giving so much. And now you're setting up these boundaries, right? And that created this feeling within your person, King of Swords, to kind of reciprocate that energy. And I think it was all due to fears. And now they're overcoming fears to be fearlessly bold and to move this forward. So not everybody's in a third party situation, but with this share the love, it feels to me like there could be more people that they've been sharing their love with. And yet they felt alone. You know, nothing sucks worse than being in a relationship where you have no love, where you feel lonely all the time. And yet your integrity and morality tells you that, you know, well, I've made a commitment. I've made a promise. I said I would be here. I said I would do this. This was been a contract. And yet I feel so desolate and alone. I just don't feel included. I don't feel love. I feel loneliness. I feel lack. I feel unworthy, unchosen, whatever. And now, you know, your person is doing shadow work. This guy has shown up in probably 3 or 4 different zodiac signs this month. Okay, the Emperor. Now, remember, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. This is your person's energy, though. This is not your energy. They are taking the lead, reclaiming their power. And they are seeing 2 sides to you. This and that are true, is what I feel like. They're seeing 2 versions of you. And they're realizing that, you know, there could have been harsh words, a difference of opinion. And your person is realizing that they want to overcome these differences. They want to move beyond it. They want to be fearless and bold and reclaim their power and understanding that this and that can be true, and embrace your opposition, embrace both their light and their shadow, right? The yin and the yang. But this is, I want to know about this, because we got 4 of Wands and transformation, and the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. Spirit says don't go any further. So I'm going to pick these up because I want to clarify this Tower. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? Just tell me. Best you can for a collective reading. Ooh, 6 of Wands, success, forward movement. I'm telling you, your person's coming in strong. They're coming in with this Panther, Tiger energy, reclaiming their power. I can't pick them both up. Reclaiming their power because they want to succeed. This is fire energy. Your person is displaying fire energy. And they want to win. They want success. They want victory. They want to move forward. They want this to work. They want to embrace whatever is going on between you, which will close out a cycle of resistance, is what I feel. Stagnation. Moving forward boldly. There's that bold forward movement. Because there's been some kind of a clarity here, some kind of an understanding. Bottom of the deck is the 4. Yeah, I think they were closed off. 8 of Wands, again. Your person probably wasn't talking to you or wasn't communicating. You guys might have had an argument or a fight. They were holding back. You were holding back. Somebody was holding back. But there's healing here. There's healing. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Swords. And I feel like it's an energy shift from one to the other. I feel like you were cold, distant, not communicating, or if you were communicating, it was harsh communication. And there was a difference of opinion, and you had words and maybe a Mexican standoff where, you know, you blocked each other either physically or energetically. And your person is understanding that this and that can be true. They're trying to see things from your point of view. Under that, we have Grasshopper Spirit says, take a leap of faith. with that Fool's card. This is really good energy. So in the month of March, you can expect action from your person. Literally, action. That's their intentions, because they want this to work. They want this to succeed. And this may come as a very big, huge surprise to you. Maybe you didn't think this would succeed. You thought this was going to fail. Maybe you thought this already did fail. You might have thought it was over, but it's not. We had judgment. It's coming back. This emperor is coming back strong. Here, he is not crowned. Here, he is crowned. Good energy. So let's get you advice, shall we? This is going to be a quicker reading. Your guys' energies are just popping. All right. So I've got the book for this, The Shaman's Dream Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. I kind of leaned a lot on Colette Baron Reid in this reading, but she makes good decks, right? So your advice: lost in space, needing direction. Ooh. 36, which is a 9. 9s are all about the final push before something ends and something begins, you know. It's like leaving one room and entering another. Needing space, lost in space. I think your person and you have been lost in space. I think you've been needing space. And I think your person, you might have even given them the space that they needed, or they gave you the space that you needed. This separation, this falling out, these, you know, this feeling of a line being drawn in the sand was just what you needed. It was just what you needed to be a catalyst for change. So let's read this, shall we? Lost in space, feeling lost, needing direction and focus, a 24-hour day. What's that all about? Sometimes in life, we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hiding in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable, as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond our recognition. Yeah, this and that are true. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Ooh, don't look too far into the future. A 24-hour day. Be here now. That's profound. Space. Be in this space. You're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in a 24-hour compartment, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful entities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. The world, right again. So, you know, in these situations, we mirror each other. So this is probably both of you, but it seems to me like you might have been lost in the past, both of you, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, ruminating, overthinking, overprocessing, being lost in space, right? Or projecting your energy so far out into the future that you couldn't see anything but stress and worry and anxiety about what you might find there, what you might create there, what you might experience there. And so Spirit is saying in the month of March, you need to keep yourself limited to the next 24 hours. If you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos like this one, looking to the future, like what can I know for the next month, the next 2 months, the next 3 months? Spirit is inviting you, because you have free will and you can stay in the past or stay in the future. But really, you're missing out on the opportunity of the now moment. And it feels like your person was possibly doing that. You both were possibly mirroring that. And so the past is being destroyed and the future is yet to be built, right? Rebuilt. You guys are tearing down the past and you're looking to rebuild the future, brand new. But Spirit's saying you can't rebuild the future from a 9. You got to go back to 0. Pure potential. Taking a leap of faith, not really knowing what the future holds, but leaping anyways. Looks like your person could be doing that this month. And, sometimes these energies switch around. So if this feels more like your energy, it makes sense because you're probably mirroring each other. Your advice is guilt. This sucker came out several times this month. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's the past, guys. Whatever the past brought you that you are ashamed of or you're regretful of or you feel guilty for, let it go. Forgive it and let it go because you don't want to be there anymore. And it is a new perspective of seeing things like this and that are true. Perspective, right? Maybe you've had an argument. Maybe you feel guilty for this argument. Maybe they saw a 6 and you saw a 9 and neither one of you wanted to relent. Or this could be other people in your life too. It doesn't have to be them. But wherever you've been stuck in that past energy of stubbornness, right? Victimize, whatever it was. I'm just going to leave it there. With the King and Queen of Swords, it feels like stubbornness. But we do have the King and Queen of Cups too. So this and that are true. Spirit wants you to know that if your person's been showing you a side of them that you don't like, there is another side to them. And you're doing the same thing. You're mirroring each other. So let's get more advice for the month of March. We have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Again, needing direction, lost in space, giving each other space. I think that's what you did. And I think because you did it, both of you have come to realize that you might have both been right. Put away the computer. Working less and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. Again, Spirit's saying quit projecting yourself into the past and into the future, especially if you're doing it watching these videos. You have my permission to skip my videos if you need to, in order to give yourself space to really kind of step into the now moment, the next 24 hours, the next 24 hours. Look, if you're going to watch a video, ask Spirit, what might I expect to learn or know or experience in the next 24 hours? Don't project yourself too far out into the future because it's confusing you. And it's literally draining you of your energy and power. Have fun. Experience today. Ooh, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Manifestation, guys. Visualize the direction you want this to go in and feel it in your heart space. Take whatever actions are necessary and then trust and have faith, because that's how you manifest. You dream it with your head and your heart, because you got to marry it with your heart. Your mind and your heart have to be in alignment. Not only do you desire it, but you believe you can have it. That's alignment. That's manifestation. And then you take all the actions that you're called to take, that you need to take, that you can take, and then you just kind of walk away and let spirit handle the rest with faith, not doubt. And that's what's going to call in your soulmate. It looks like it's happening in the month of March. I love this energy. Okay, so stay in your own lane. Try to see things from their perspective. Don't be cold. If they come forward, try to be understanding. See things from each other's perspective. Open up. Stop giving away your power to the past and to belief systems of not being worthy or good enough. Share the love. Open up. Share your love. Be honest. Have the big talk if you need to have the big talk. Let there be closeness between you, but give each other space, because love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I think you're already doing it. And I think that's why your person is finding their alignment. So keep up the good work. Don't focus on guilt. Don't focus on the future or the past. Just stay in your lane and trust that this space has given them time to really step into their own power and understanding, and getting them out of this energy of feeling guilty, angry, closed off, blocked. You could have very well blocked this person, or they could have blocked you, or it could just be an energy block, but it is opening. It's opening. You've done the work. Just keep your eye focused on the next 24 hours. What do you need to do in your life in the next 24 hours in order to take each day as it comes, stepping forward, not staying in a waiting energy, but actually living that 24 hours to its fullest potential and allowing the future to take care of itself. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help with that. Hold on to the dream, right, of the future, of what you want to experience without worry, without stress, without looking at it too often, too much, and overcoming fears of the past. This is good. I like this. All right, so I'm going to take this over. We're going to clarify some of this. And actually, I don't know that there's a whole lot here to clarify. It looks to me like your person is really on their way. You could block this if you really wanted to, so don't. Stay in the now moment and be open to receive, because this is closed off energy. When this communication comes in, be open to receive it. Don't block it, because it's healing. And there is a decision here that has been made by the looks of it that is going to move this forward. Yeah. So when I extend this, we're going to take a look at a sneak peek of the future. We're going to take a look at their next step, their next action. We're going to take a look at what was the block. I want to clarify the King and Queen of Swords and Cups somehow. And I want to take a look at no, I don't. It's here. I've already got it. It's already here. Take a leap of faith. Tend to the small things. Yeah, be here now. This is something that's happening in your person that you need to give them space to allow them to move forward. And it's kind of like, stop trying to control things. Stop trying to manipulate and control things. Allow this person the free will to choose you, because only in choosing you will you ever feel like you're worthy of having it. If you coerce or manipulate or lead or micromanage and they come forward, it could always leave a bad taste in your mouth about whether or not they're going to stay. Did screwing the screws down on them too tightly with the Queen of Swords energy, did it create movement, but is it long lasting movement? And there's a huge potential here for this to be long lasting movement. But you need to allow this person to go through whatever they need to go through, to face their fears, to take these bold steps, to reclaim their power. They want to be the leader. They don't want you carrying their junk around in your purse if you're feminine. And they don't want it. Just feels like free will is the only way you're going to have what you want and know that it's real and that it's lasting, that it's going to succeed and overcome. And this is a soulmate, heavy soulmate energy, calling in your soulmate, divine soulmate, divine masculine. Doesn't matter what body or avatar it shows up in. All right, so that's what we're going to do in the extended, and then I'm going to get messages from your person, and we're going to get love songs from your person to you, or from spirit to you, or whatever it works out to be. And I'm going to get some tea leaves for advice, and we're going to take a look at obstacles and a sneak peek. Okay, I love you. I'll see you hopefully over in Patreon. If this is where we part ways, just know that your month is looking really good, as long as you try to see things from both perspectives. This and that can be true. And stay in the next 24 hours. Don't project your consciousness in the past or the future. Give your person space. Do some shadow work around any guilt. And don't forget to do your manifestation, your prayers, your affirmations, visualizations. That's important this month too. Okay? Bye, guys.